Hi, welcome to Blockchain Life in 5 minutes. My name is Kary Oberbrunner, CEO of Blockchain Life and co-author of the new book. Now, let's get into today's episode. Every version of the internet needs the ability to log in, and that's how we access the internet. So with Web 1, you began to see username and password. And if you've been around a while, you know that you have a ton of usernames and passwords. It's essentially your keys to get into that particular platform or that particular world. And you notice that it can be incredibly frustrating to log in and remember. So, you go over to this website, you got to remember that login and password. And then you go over there and you have to remember that username and password. In other words, to travel to different, think about if you had to do this physically. Every time your car crossed a new city, you had to stop, pull over, and enter in a username and password to go into that city, and then into the next city, and then into the next gas station and the next store. Well, that is really what's happening digitally for the user experience. It can be frustrating. And as a result, people just don't travel to your location on the internet. Well, what happened was when Web 2, people said, look, let's just use a social login. So now let's use your Facebook login or your Google login. And with one click, you can access all kinds of new worlds. Now, there's some pros to that you don't have to remember all kinds of other usernames and passwords, but there's also drawbacks, i.e., what happens if one password gets hacked? Okay, so now all of a sudden, that little third-party application that I use, which shares my Google login, what if that gets hacked? Now all of a sudden, my Google password is compromised, as well as many places. So there's a security liability. But not only that, there's a ownership. If I log in with my Gmail, right, my Google password, and let's say Google and I have bad vibes, or I want to leave Google, does Google own all my other places that I used my Google password? Because technically that's how I logged in and signed up for their terms of agreement. It gets into ownership issues. So what's the Web3 solution? The Web3 solution is a digital wallet. And a lot of people think your digital wallet, or I should say it's actually your Web3 wallet. There's a difference. Digital wallet could literally just mean on your phone, Apple Pay, or these types of things. But a Web3 wallet is only accessed through a very secure, it's called seed phrases. That's how you actually get access to your digital wallet. If you ever lose your password, you have to do an old school, like literally writing down your seed phrases. So you can have hot wallets, cold wallets. Okay, so you can actually have this thing called a cold wallet. That's a Web3 wallet, which is not even online. So it gets very secure. But I want people to realize that it's not just where you put your money, where you put your crypto. Your digital wallet is literally the place where very soon, if not already, you put your health files, you put your diploma, you put your NFTs, your non-fungible tokens, you put the different certificates that you've earned as what are called digital badges. So it's incredible that all of this is contained in your digital wallet. And oh, by the way, it's also how you can log into a lot of new web pages. So Web3 wallets are pretty much the way of the future, and it's where you're going to store everything. People even believe like health files, medical records, marriage licenses, vehicle identification numbers, deeds, everything. And it's kind of exciting that you don't have to have all these places that you store these things. But notice when you also go to a place on the internet, they travel with you, and those benefits travel with you as well. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The Blockchain Life in 5 Minutes. If you would like, secure your copy of the book, available wherever books are sold. In addition to that, check out the VIP launch team. It's absolutely free and includes all kinds of awesome bonuses related to blockchain. You can find out more information at theblockchainlife.io/team. See you in the next episode.